Hello and welcome back to Concert Critiques in Cars with Emily. So I am super excited about this show for many reasons, but in particular it was not raining when I left, and it should have been according to my weather app before I got there, so that is definitely a plus. So this show had been rescheduled like 3 times, and I just got home from vacation with my family. We had to leave a day early to get here, so I'm excited. I made it. It's all good. All right, so the headliner tonight was Sub Radio. Super excited to see them again. Yeah, so let's get into it. So the first opener was Mystery Friends, and the show started at 8, which I was a little bit worried about, but I was surprised because Mystery Friends played like 7 songs, and then the next opener played like 9 songs, so they got a lot of songs in, so it was pretty impressive. And Sub Radio is so good that by the end of the night at 11 o'clock, I wasn't even upset that it was 11 o'clock. It was amazing. All right, so sorry, let's go back to the beginning. So Mystery Friends started with just instrumentals before the female lead singer came out. I won't lie, when I saw her, I was a little bit nervous because you know me and female singer bands. But they were great. She was really good. So I really liked the second verse of that first song. I also enjoyed the instrumental bridge. She definitely held like a higher, longer note, which was really like sung very well, and so that like hooked me right away. So I was like, okay, this is not gonna be what I guess like it just in my head. I don't even know. I feel like used to is not the right word, because I feel like every time I do one of these, I'm like, wow, this female-led band was actually really good. Okay, so anyways, the next song started with just the lead singer and the cymbals, so it was definitely like a slower start. And after the song, she told us that it was their new one that is coming out in August. It picked up for the chorus a little bit and then went back down for the verses, so again, liked that song. The next song was Time and Place, which was probably my favorite of the whole set. It definitely had a faster pace. I really loved the variation in the tone in like certain single words in the first verse, which again, I don't know if that's in the recording, so I definitely want to go back and see that, but live it was really cool, and that's a really great effect if it's not in the recording. If it is, then again, great that it made it to the live show. Really liked the song. Again, there was also a part where the guitarist, which was a male, had vocals come in during the bridge, I guess that would be called, and they repeated what each other had said. So I really liked that. I thought that was a really good touch. Also during that song, the keyboard was jumping around. Super fun and entertaining. Really loved that. That song just like happened to be my favorite. So the next song had more of like a poppy feel to it. Really liked the lyrics in the chorus. The song after that was definitely a little low. I wasn't a huge fan of the instrumentals of the chorus. The verses did have more of like that short, quick feel with almost like the instrumentals were like a spacey vibe. It wasn't my favorite, but again, like it wasn't bad. It just was not my personal favorite. And then they had the crowd clap around during the instrumental bridge, which I liked. That was actually a good part of that song. The next song they played was Beck and Call, which was their latest release. I liked that song like right from the start more than the previous song, so that was definitely like a good follow-up for me. I almost wish they had played Time and Place and then Beck and Call like right after each other. I think that would have definitely enhanced my listening experience. And then the last song I really enjoyed the first verse of. It was a great follow-up, very similar with that upbeat energy from the previous song. So yeah, so a really great way to end the set. Again, they had that one song that wasn't my favorite, but overall definitely a good band. The lead singer was very like just adorable, and she was really great and a good singer, so that was good. The next band was Merci, and I know some of their songs, and I was really excited to see them. And when I heard that they were opening for Sub Radio, I was like, what? They're opening for Sub Radio? I'm so excited. So anyway, I loved the transition from the opening to the first verse of their first song. It was really powerful. Like after the opening, it just like was like boom, right in your face music, so I really liked that. The guitarist during the bridge was super fantastic. He came to the front of stage, like got on his knees and did the guitarist thing, so that was really fun. The next song had a quick short feel to the start, so I really liked that. I loved the quick short feel the next song. It was a great follow-up. I really enjoyed the song. I definitely recognized it. It was Haunt Me. After I heard the chorus the first time, I was like, oh, I know this song. It was so great, so great. I really loved the singing during like the chorus repetitions after the bridge. Really great, definitely different from the recording. It was so good. Wish they had saved that song for a little bit later. Oh, here's that rain. I don't know if you can hear it, but at least I'm in my car. After that, I really liked the keyboard part in the next song. I really liked the verse and the chorus. I loved that song. It was a great follow-up. Again, I didn't really know it, but from a song that I did know and enjoyed to a song that I didn't know and enjoyed, really great follow-up. The next song I also really liked the instrumental open for, and they had like a short, quick feel of the verses. I really liked the instrumental outro as well. Like really impressive guitar playing by the lead singer. Like definitely like fast, quick pace. So I was again really impressed. It was really cool. After that, the next song had a really nice chorus. I definitely recognized the song, but I probably couldn't tell you what it was actually called. After that, the keyboardist sang the first part. He sang the verses actually for Stallion. So that song I did know, and I definitely had heard that a few times. So I was really glad to see that as well. And I didn't realize that the keyboardist was the singer for the verses, and then the lead singer sang the chorus, and actually the other guitarist also sang parts of it too. So I really liked that song, seeing it live. It is like a slower song, but I thought it was well placed, and I really enjoyed seeing it. After that, they played Foolish Me. I really liked the verses and the lyrics and the chorus in particular, and I loved the bridge. So that, again, great follow-up, really good song. And then for the next song, the lead singer poured water on the bassist, and then the bassist like dumped water on his head. It was so hot in there. I don't know if Union Stage is like didn't have the air working or something, but it was really hot. Oh boy, yep, here comes that rain. All right, so then the next song, there was actually less instrumental, but it still was like a heavy start, so I thought that was cool. And then the verses overall was really good in the next song that they played. Again, really like that song. So basically the last like 4 songs I've loved, so that was a good like run for me. For the second to last song, they suggested starting a circle pit, which I was not super pumped about because I was kind of like towards the front, so I was like, this is definitely gonna hit me if it actually happens. But I don't think it did, and if it did, I definitely didn't feel the impacts of it. But he said that this is what the industry called a banger. It had definitely like a heavier instrumental intro from the get-go, but was a little bit less heavy for the verses, and then definitely had heavier instrumental transitions. Again, the keyboardist sang some parts of the song, and the guitarist sang along as well during the chorus. It was okay, definitely not my favorite, but not like a bad song. Just, I don't know if it was like the intro to it, like the whole like pit thing. I don't know what it was. It just wasn't my favorite. And then the last song they played was called Dance, which had a little slower of a start, which I actually really liked. And I really liked the chorus as well. It was definitely like an interesting follow-up because like the vibe of that previous song was so different. And previously he had said like we're gonna play like the whole album if we have time, and so I'm wondering if that was just because Dance is like their newer single that's out right now and they wanted to end with that, or if it was because that's how the album ended. I'll definitely have to do my research on that one, but if you already know, please comment. I would love to hear your opinion about the order of the songs. All right, so then there was Sub Radio, of course. I'm just gonna say from the beginning, the words fun, energetic, like are gonna be said a lot. It's pretty much just like the song is super fun, the song is super energetic, but it's Sub Radio, so that's like basically what they are all about. All right, so the first song they played, which I'm gonna go with What You Want to Hear, is the title. High energy song, great opener, like right off the bat, just like boom, energy, fun, vibe, right from the get-go. Then they played Disco, which is such a fun song to see live. I really love the quick, short parts of the song. The lead singer knelt down in front of the stage and then like popped up at one point. After that, they introduced 1990 something and told us that it came out at midnight today, so on the 8th. And since since they had last checked before they came on stage, it had been played 15,000 times already. So they were really excited about that, and it was exciting. Like, it's exciting. So that was, again, like just a super energetic song. Really, really liked the second half of the first verse. That was definitely my favorite part, and I can't wait to listen to it over and over again on the recorded version. And then it was funny because at the end he was like, so I like told the previous nights to like really get excited for this song, and he was like, and I didn't say anything to your night, and you guys like already were more excited. So that was kind of cool. And again, he could have totally been lying. We could have not been as excited, but it felt like we were super excited. So that was pretty fun. A really fun song. Then after that was Room for You, which I was so excited to see. When they started playing it, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is a radio song. I love it. Definitely had some crowd participation choreography, so that was really fun. Again, just like loved seeing this song. It was super, super fun. So yeah, that was, again, just like a fun song to sing. It was great. It was really great. Alrighty, so after that, they played, again, I don't know if this is the right title, but they played A Million Ways to Love Someone. I don't think that's right. But that's like the main chorus part of it, kind of. Great follow-up. Again, that was definitely like a song that I've known, so it was super fun to see live. Loved the energy at the end of the bridge that went back into the chorus. Like, it was such a good build-up. Like, just so impressive. Really, really cool. Really liked that build-up. Just like so much energy. It was awesome. It was really fun. Then after that, they played Some Days, which was an older song that I definitely didn't know, but they had like multiple singers at the beginning to start the song, and I really liked that. I thought that was a really good effect. And also loved the chorus. It was like super simple, but really, really good. I don't know, it just like was catchy is not even the right word. It was just like almost like kind of sweet, I guess. I don't know, I just really liked it. I thought it was really good. And again, I wasn't super familiar with that song, so that was like a nice surprise. I was like, oh, that's an old sub radio song that I didn't really know. And then I also really liked the quick short part in the second verse. So that was really cool too. I feel like I am shouting at you because of the rain, so please excuse me if the volume is really messed up. Alright, so then the crowd started chanting Barry, who is the bassist, but I was like, no, this is not a good Barry song. Save that for later. But I definitely recognized it, and then I was like, oh, I recognize it. It was Headfirst. So good. I love the little like water drop part. It's fantastic. I love seeing that song live. So good. The bridge is so amazing. I really loved the bridge. It was so good. So good. Then they played another older song that had a slower start. I really, really enjoyed the bridge. Actually, like, until the bridge, I was like, this song, I know it's like you have to have slower songs in there. And sub radio is just like so energetic, so when they have a slower song, sometimes it can be a little bit like, wait, what? But once I got to the bridge, I really enjoyed it. So until that part, that was definitely maybe the low, I guess. But then once the bridge came, I was like, oh, wait, I really like this. Then after that, they had another song with a slower start, and I thought it was really well placed. It was a good follow-up. Definitely not as slow, but still you have like that slower song that kind of gets faster towards the end, and then you have another slow start, so it was well placed. I really in this song in particular, I felt like there was more energy. Like, I know it was a slower song, but there's just so much energy, and that's like one thing that this band does really well, is they bring a lot of energy to the stage. So the fact that this song had so much energy was really great, and I really enjoyed that. And again, I'm so sorry about all this rain, it's so crazy. After that, he talked about how sweaty his hair was, and how that's like basically like just sweat flying at the first like 3 rows. And then he talked about how he's part of the LGBTQT plus community. And then they played King of My Heart, so that was a really good song. And again, I hadn't heard that song before, but I really liked it, so that was good. And it like was a slower start again, but then it picked up after the chorus. Oh my god, this is like really crazy, guys. Whoa, so insane. This is also the part of the highway where all the water just like fills and builds, so this is gonna be really fun. But yeah, so then the guitarist and the bassist made like a little throne for the lead singer to kind of like sit on in the like in the middle of the stage. So that was like kind of a nice touch. And again, there's something fun. And even though it was started as like a slower song, there was like a nice little part of it that that went along. So that was kind of cool. And stuck to the theme. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then after that, the crowd started cheering Michael, who is the drummer, and then he started talking about how the lead singer came out when he was 27, and talked about kind of like overcoming all the challenges and the cruelty that comes with coming out, and you know, being who you are as a true person and your whole self. So I really thought that was a really nice like speech is not really the right word, but I really liked what he was saying, and I thought that it had like a good impactful message. And then they played the song Cool, which I was not super familiar with, but like listening to the lyrics and seeing it live, I really liked it. Really liked it. Like, again, great lyrics and a really good message like on top of that, so that was really a good song. Then they played a song that I didn't know, but it was a really great follow-up. It was a, oh my gosh, oh, my whole windshield was just covered from this car next to me. Wow, that was a little bit scary. Okay, alrighty. Yeah, so it was definitely faster and like more dancey, so I felt like it was kind of the end of the slower part of the set. And it was called, I'm gonna go with Trying to Help was the song that was the title, so I think that I might be right. And then after that, they went into Stacy's dad, and it was fantastic to see live. I like definitely wanted to see it, and they played it in full, so that was really cool. And it's funny because I wonder if it's like counts as a parody, because it's just so ridiculous. The lyrics are hysterical, and it's great, and it was awesome. After that, they went into flashback, and the choreography part of it is so good. It's great. I love seeing it live. It was fantastic to see it again. You know, I mean, it's just a great song. I obviously wish they had ended with that song because that's my favorite like part of their show. But really great follow-up, especially after Stacey's dad. Like high energy followed by high energy. Really, really great part of the show. Loved it so much. Alright, so then in the next song, I don't know what it was called, but I really loved the elongation of the word losing. I thought that was really, really awesome. I loved that part. And then again, I definitely want to like check that song out because I want to hear it in the recorded version and see if I can tell if there were subtle changes or if it was a lot of changes in just that part. But I did really like that song in general, and I thought it was really good. And then like halfway through that song, it turned into a Killers cover. The one that's like, I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. So that was really cool. And then they finished with that song. For the song, they just finished the Killers cover. So that was cool. That was really cool. Great song. Super excited to see it live. And I know that they often do covers, Sub Radio, at least before they kind of have their own music. So yeah, it was cool to see them do a cover for old time's sake. And then the lead singer was like, yeah, we don't do an encore, so we have 2 more songs, and that's like what we're gonna end with, so we're not coming back out. Then they played Better Than That, which I like definitely knew was coming, and I was super excited about that, so that was really fun to see. And then it was super impressive, like closer to the end when he sings, like, and holds that note for a little bit longer. Like, again, super impressive. Really, really liked seeing that song live. And like the whole time, the lead singer and pretty much every band member was just dancing around on stage for that one. So that was like super fun. Probably the song with the most energy other than Flashback. Like, so great. And then they asked the crowd to take a photo, and so they took a photo and they played Caroline. Caroline's not a song I'm super familiar with. Really fun song, but definitely wouldn't have been my choice. So that was like a little bit disappointing. And then they had those like car dealership floaty air things. So that was kind of fun. They were like on the sides, in the back of the stage on the sides. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, so that was their show. All right, rating time. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, I am hydroplaning. Okay. The rain has definitely settled, so that's good. Hydroplaning, not so good. All right, so let's rate this. I really liked Mystery Friends. Again, I was a little bit nervous about the female lead singer, but she was excellent. Her voice was really good. She definitely did some impressive singing moments, like of held notes that were like higher. So yeah, so I really liked overall. Again, they had that one song that wasn't necessarily my favorite. And then for Merci, I really liked them as well. There were definitely some songs that I was really looking forward to hearing. So that was really fun. I don't think there was a single song. Oh, the second to last song was the song that I was like, about. But again, like, it wasn't bad. It just like wasn't, I don't know. I think it was the way he introduced it, maybe. I'm not really sure. But anyway, that was definitely like the low point. But I really liked like Haunt Me, and I thought the follow-ups, and there was like that big, huge stint of like 4 or 5 songs that I just like totally loved. And then they have a lot of that like quick, short feel to all their songs. Oh, it was so good. Stallion was really good, even though it was slower. I really liked their set. And then of course Sub Radio. I mean, it's basically just like an hour-and-a-half dance party. Like, it's so fun. Their shows are so fun. And again, you know, you have to have that slower part, but even the slower, especially that second slower song, really had like a very high energy despite being a slow song. So I really did like that as well. Again, there was that one song that I wasn't a huge fan of until the bridge, and then I really liked it. But I guess my only complaint about Sub Radio, other than that one song, is that they ended on Caroline and not either Better Than That or Flashback. Oh man, but Stacy's Dad was so good, and then Flashback right after that, such a good combo. Seriously, such a good combo. I think I'm going to give this one, I don't know, this is really hard. I think I'm going to give this one, I think I'm going to give this one an 8.5, because I, again, really loved a lot of Merci. Very few, if any, complaints. Mystery Friends was good. Again, that one song was kind of like and I really liked the Time and Place, and then that other one, I really thought those were good, and I wish they were played back to back. And then yeah, I mean, again, Sub Radio was just so fun. It was 11 o'clock and I wasn't even aware that it was 11 o'clock. Like, they're so fun, they're so dancey, it's just such a good show. And yeah, so 8.5. Let me know, do you agree? Were you there? Did you go the night before, because this was night 2? Did you have a different experience? Did you want to go but couldn't go? Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.